Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. You take a look at the Raptors. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Now here's Young. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Here's Castle. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Utah with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Castle attacking. Out to Covington. Castle outside. There's a screen by Turner to the middle. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Toronto with the ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy.
I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you kind of know eventually Young will find a shot. He's just that good, even when racing the clock.
Pass to Wells. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Stolen by Castle. Now here's Christie. Here's Turner. On the wing, Christie. Shot clock at 5. Back to Turner. Utah needs to get off the shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Young, here we go. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy. Because when he is, he's a huge piece for his team.
Utah making a switch here. And he nails the third.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single.
Picked by Covington. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Yeah, good shooter from out there. Ingram helping to space the floor.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Down low. Pass to Williams. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Utah. They trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Up top, Young. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Murray Boyles. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Picked by Covington. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Quickly, outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game here in Utah. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Castle into the lane.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
To the paint. Ball stolen. The 3. Porter pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Reed can't hit. Utah leading. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Porter with it, and Wells picks him up defensively. And the Raptors miss again. Castle with it. Utah moving the ball around. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Reed with the rebound. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
And it's good. 2 points. Dick's got his first 2 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Wells. Pass to Washington. Here's Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. There's Young with the three. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 5 now. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now, here's Williams. Give him 8. Here's Turner. And the shot goes.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
There's Young with the 3. Out to the right wing. Agbaji. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
Agbaji's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside. Here's Washington. Williams from long range. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Agbaji. Back to Young. The teardrop. Tips it. And another shot. Tipped away. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Agbaji. Washington grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's the triple. Another 3 for Utah.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Toronto.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Oh, yes, Keon Ellis taking right.
Drills it from deep.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Ingram. Williams with the screen. Back to Ingram. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 8. Castle right side. There's a screen by Turner. Launches it. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. It's Ellis with his drive. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
A selfless player. Ellis is always looking to make the next pass.
Out to Covington. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Ingram with the double team. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
It's Covington on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. And the Jazz lead by 12.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And that one's good. Young.
For one of the best from deep, Trae Young with the emphatic three.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Young. Back to Reed. Stolen by Kessel. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
There's Young with the three. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-5 run. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Raptors trail by 13. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. And stolen by Covington. Now Castle. 6 points for him. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Williams looking around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Covington. Now here's Turner. Rebounded by Ingram. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ellis. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Quick work off the catch by Ellis. This is why his teammates and coaches encourage him to remain aggressive.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Reed sets a screen. Left side Young. Utah grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. He gets it in there. Williams has got 15 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Young misses. Williams on the wing. Turner for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 14.
31.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Utah leading by 14. Now here's Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Reed with the rebound. Left side Dick.
Jazz foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Toronto has possession. Outside Reed. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter. Pulls it from the top of the key. And there it is for him. Porter's got his first points of the night.
Well, he's a guy you have to watch anywhere on the floor. Porter Jr. does have that mid-range ability.
Williams into the lane. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porter in the post. Over Christie. Porter's shot is off. Utah leading by 12. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Wells. The three is up. The Jazz again can't hit. And now the Raptors on the break.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Christie. The three sinks it from distance. And the Jazz lead by 13.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it's rejected. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
With a teardrop. Inside, it's Trae Young.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Jazz leading by 13. Washington fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Cleared away by Ingram.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
The three ball is down.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Here's Christie. 1:14 left in the final quarter. Oh, the stuff!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephon Castle.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Young looking for an opening. 23 seconds left in the game. Driving inside. Washington with a rebound. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.